Welcome to the Hawks Nest for high school volleyball. My name's Gary Justice, and I'll be bringing the action tonight. As the Hawks and the Panthers will meet up tonight. This one should be a good one. Both these teams are coming off semi-final appearances in the All-A and the 2A. So on Tuesday night, you had Pike County Central. They dropped to Letcher County Central in the semifinals of the 2A tournament. Pikeville dropped theirs in the semifinals of the All-A tournament. So both these teams are playing extremely well right now. Keys for victory tonight: look for Pike Central to stay connected defensively, get their middles involved as well to create some scoring gaps, and they have to be able to transition from offense to defense. What does Pikeville do? They have to attack the edges. Pike County Central does a really good job playing defensive floor coverage. They have to attack the edges to spread that defense out as much as possible. Feed their middles. What happens is if they have some really good middles in Pikeville. So what happens if you feed the middles, you're able to open up the outside hitters also. And also they've struggled with the offense and defensive transition. So whatever team can transition from offense to defense the best tonight, I feel will come out victorious between this matchup between Pike County Central and Pikeville. So we're waiting on the officials. As we're waiting, now we're ready to get going, I believe. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and glad to be along the ride with you. Got some players to watch tonight. Let's see. I want to. Statistically, these two teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would and are able to, gentlemen, please remove your hats and stand for the playing of the national anthem.
We'll pause for the playing of the national anthem. Wonderful rendition of the national anthem.
All right, we would like to welcome you to the campus of Pike County Central High School.
We'll sit down to the head coach of Pike County Central, Courtney Stacy.
Lady Panthers. And your Pike County Central Lady Hawks. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, number 1, Kyla Lee. 2, Carly May. 5, Charlize Compton. 7, Dagan Oliver. 10, Lexi Wells. 11, Kat Walters. 12, Paisley Coleman. 14, Elizabeth Little. 15, Sophie Woods. 16, Maria Perez. 17, Kami Cheeks. 20, Lindy Gearhart. 22, Sarah Justice. And 24, Corbin Williams. Pikeville is coached by Cynthia Compton and Taffy Wells. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Pike County Central Lady Hawks. Number 1, Chloe Adams. 4, Kennedy Hamilton. 6, Layla Johnson. 8, Kinsley Little. 10, Kaylee O'Neill. 11, Sadie Vaughn. 13, Alyssa Hess. 14, 14, Claire Stacy. 18, Molly Reed. 20, Grace Farney. 21, Maddie Ratliff. 25, Kylie Farmer. 27, Kinley Crum. 29, Gianna Heron. And 33, Bella Thacker. Pike Central is coached by Courtney Stacy and Casey Beckles. Good luck, ladies.
As we met the teams will come together and shake hands. Statistically, as these ball clubs come in tonight, look at that, how they match up. Pike Central 5-5, Pikeville 5-2. You can see the number of kills per set, service aces per set, blocks and digs. Cynthia Compton leads the program at Pikeville. Courtney Stacy leads the program for Pike County Central. Again, both these teams coming off semifinal appearances in their All-A, respective All-A. Pike Central plays in the 2A. Pikeville plays in the single A. Players to watch for Pikeville. Talented roster. Carly May, the senior, Sophie Woods, Corbin Williams, Catherine Walters, Lindy Gerhardt, and the senior Maria Perez. Some players to watch. For Central, senior-led team, Layla Johnson, Alyssa Hess, Sadie Vaughn, Kennedy Hamilton, Claire Stacy, and Molly Reed. This should be a fun one tonight, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning into the Justice Broadcasting Network for volleyball action. Glad to be along on the ride with you.
15. Go talk to your coach, because you got hoop earrings in. Go talk to your coach. Run over there.
Nice job. We spot in on that conversation as they're telling Sophie Woods that you got hoop earrings in. Here's one of those players to watch. This will be the junior Lindy Gerhardt, the setter. Ready to play a little volleyball. Couple of dribbles, up and over. Reed will set. Johnson in the middle to push. On the floor, Woods, Cheeks. The attack is long. The first point of the night will go to the Hawks. Kylie Farmer will check in. Molly Reed being the service area for the Hawks, leading this 1-0. Up and over. Compton, Lee, Cheeks from the middle. Farmer from the right side. Nice job by Compton to dig it out. Lee from the left side. Reed will set. Vaughn from the middle. Compton, the freshman, will swallow it up. Woods from the right side. Stacy gets her hands on the volleyball. Johnson, left side. And the attack is long. It's the first point in 9 for the Panthers. Catherine Walters will check into the lineup as Charlize Compton will check out. And the junior, Kyla Lee, will be in the service area. Reed, Johnson from the right side. Ball on the hardwood. She used a little finesse on that one, as we'll see here. From the right side, about the scoring zone. Layla Johnson, the senior, being the service area. Couple of dribbles and the serve. Serve is wide. Maddie Ratliff will check in. Maria Perez and Obero for the Panthers being the service area. Net serve. Leads to a point for the Panthers. As an ace, Perez come in and shown the power, hit it off the top of the tape. As it falls on the hardwood, and that time attack the 5 zone up back right corner successfully. Tattooed it. 42. Perez, a couple of dribbles. Reed, Hamilton with 2-hand push. Perez will dig it out. Gerhardt, Woods from the right side. Ball finds the hardwood. Let's see that real quick from that right side. Sophie Woods hit through a couple of blockers for the score. 5-2. Perez right now is dictating what happened, and Coach Stacy said, give me a timeout. Take a quick look here for the starters for both teams. It was a little delayed getting going here tonight. It was Reed, Farmer, Vaughn, Hess, and Stacy Johnson was the first 6 on the floor for Pike County Central. And for Pikeville, the first 6 on the floor. Gerhardt, Lee, Walters, May, Woods, and Perez. 5-2 early, Panthers. The libero, Maria Perez, will remain in the service area. Her team leading this one 5-2. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Justice Broadcasting Network. You're watching on Facebook. If you want to slide over to YouTube. A little better picture quality. Justice Broadcasting Network. Kenny Hamilton from the left side. Gerhardt was set. Walters from the left side to attack. Rattles a bump. Reed, nice job running down. Free ball coming to the Panthers. Lee with a bump. Gerhardt with a set. The attack from middle off of Pike County Central's hand leads to the point. Went to Carly May on the kill. Done a nice job showing the power. 7-2. Reed, Hamilton, free ball. Farmer will bump it off. Over Lee, Gerhardt. Woods from the right side. Ball will find the hardwood. Nice job between setter and hitter. You see going down that right sideline, saw that back right corner was open and took advantage. Kinley Crum will check in, the freshman. She'll check in for Maddie Ratliff for Pike Central. Reed, Hess, Hamilton, free ball. It's something the Hawks have got to minimize. From the middle, the touch, ball will find the hardwood. A nice touch here from the middle. Nice job of Carly May with the finesse and the touch for the score. Makes it 9-2. Reed. Bomb from the left side. Tattoo to the back right corner for the point. Makes it 9-3. Sadie Vaughn will be in the service area. The sophomore, one of the middles. She and Hess now running in the middle. 2 sophomores. Gerhardt was set. May from the middle. And will find the back line. It makes it a 10-3 lead. Subs both ways. Oliver and Williams will check in for the Panthers. As Sophie Woods and Lindy Gerhardt will check out, Oliver will become the setter for the Panthers this rotation. Taking Oliver, the sophomore, be in the service area. Couple of dribbles. Up and over. Nice serve leads to point. Pikeville, I've seen it during the freshman match, also the JV match, and now here early in the varsity match, using a variety of serves. Hard serves, they also using the float serve as well. And they'll bump it up. Hamilton from the left side. Walters from the left side, the push. Reed on the floor. Farmer will bump it up, the sophomore. The set from the middle. Nice job of Farmer to corral that one. A little joust action at the net. That'll lead to a point for Pikeville as Pike Central was called into the net. It's a 12-3. Oliver will remain in the service area. Serves up and it's over. Farmer with a bump. Hess from the left side. Her attacks touched at the net. Oliver Walters from the left side. Off of Crum's hands. Unable to corral that one. I'll lead the point for Pikeville. Now leading this one 13-3. All Panthers early. Coach Stacy was telling me during the pregame their match on Tuesday in the 2A semifinals, set 1 was not good. 25 errors, and on the first set got beat 25-8. Hamilton, Lee, Oliver. Williams from the right side. Leads to another point for Pikeville as Williams, the sophomore, did a nice job. She and Oliver, a sophomore, connection for the Panthers with the kill. Check out Williams, the junior. Here's a sophomore. Dagan Oliver will remain in the service area. The float serve off the top of the net. Farmer, pass from the left side to push. Perez, we go to Oliver. She'll set. Carly May, attack is good. The precision of the attacks from Pikeville right now is amazing. We talked about in the pregame show the importance as Gianna Perrin, the 8th grader, will check in. Kinley Crum will check out for Pike Central. Talking in the pregame show where the Hawks have to stay connected defensively, minimize the scoring gaps where the Panthers unable to do so here early in this one, set one. The float is successful once again. And a variety of serves, the hard serves from the back corners, the float serve as well. Coach Compton has her team ready to play. Again, 5-2 on the season. And the sophomore will serve once again. Hess over to Farmer. Hess from the left side, two-hand push. Walters will bump up Oliver. May from the middle. Off of Perrin's hand. Out of bounds. And it's all Pikeville right now. Coach Stacy says, give me another timeout. We'll keep it out here during the timeout. Upcoming schedule for the Panthers. September the 9th, they'll travel to Belfry. And the 11th, they'll travel to Peaburg. And then they'll host Paintsville. It'll be a big matchup on September the 15th. And then 3 straight road games. There goes Johnson Central, East Ridge, and Letcher Central as well. Challenging schedule coming up for the Panthers. Leading this one 17-3 in the first set. Appreciate you guys tuning into the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball action. Farmer with a bump. Hess from the left side, the push. That could become successful as Pike Central finally breaks the serve from the sophomore. Just found the scoring gap and took advantage of it. The Farmer, the sophomore, serves up and over. Perez, Oliver, Williams on the left side. O'Neal over to Hamilton. Free ball. Hess will push it over. Williams, Oliver, back to Williams on the right side. And the attack is be a net violation called on Alyssa Hess.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take the time to recognize Kaylee O'Neal for her 500th dig.
So Kaylee O'Neal was just recognized for her 500th dig. She'll pose for the picture, but I'm sure Kaylee, had been the competitor that she is, she'd rather be doing this, the score not being 18-4. Chloe Adams, the senior, will check in. Kylie Farman, the sophomore, will check out. And Catherine Walters will be in the service area, the junior. She played well in that All-A tournament at East Ridge. She, May, and Woods is a scoring trio for the Panthers. Hamilton from the right side to push. Oliver, Perez, Williams from the right side. The attack blocked at the net. Dug out Oliver with a two-hand push to the back right corner. Reed, Hamilton left side. Off the top of the net. Ball found the hardwood. Leads to a point for the Hawks. Nice job of hitting it off the top of the net for the score. Kennedy Hamilton, the senior, be in the service area. Layla Johnson, the senior, will check in for the 8th grader pair. Hamilton serves up into the net. Leads to a point for Pikeville. Claire Stacy will check back in. Hamilton will check out. Carly May, the senior, will be in the service area for the Panthers. There's the bump. Johnson from the left side. Pike Central playing in rhythm now. Cheeks from the middle. Johnson left side. The hit is long. It's at 20-5. And May remain in the service area. Johnson just got to have attack fundamentals. Hit down on the volleyball. Out of system play leads to a point for Pikeville. So out of system, as Sarah Justice will check in, the senior. She'll check in, replacing Kyla Lee, the junior. May remain in the service area. Out of system is when that first ball is unable to be controlled and becomes scramble drills. Takes it 21-6. Sadie Vaughn, the sophomore, will check in. Kaylee O'Neill will check out. And you'll have the sophomore, Alyssa Hess, the new middle hitter for the Hawks in the service area. The set right side attack from Williams. Hess on the floor. Reed sets. Vaughn from the middle. Oliver, Justice from the left side. Swallowed up by Adams. Johnson left side to push. Oliver, nice patient offense here to push. Ball will be a 4-hit violation called on the Hawks. It's a 22-6. Lindy Gerhart will check back in. Sophie Woods will check back in. Williams and Oliver will check out. Of course, now Gerhart will be the setter for the Panthers this rotation. Down to the roster. Adams with a bump. 3 balls coming. Johnson knock it over. Compton, Gerhart, Johnson, and Justice from the left side. Excuse me. Reed will go to the middle on Sadie Vaughn, the sophomore. Ball will find the hardwood as Pike Central will score another point as the sophomore did a nice job from the middle of saving her steps. Saw that back right corner was open for the score. Molly Reed to be in the service area, trailing this one 22-7 as Kylie Farmer checked back in for the Hawks. Gerhart, Johnson back over to Reed. She's going to set Vaughn once again. Shows the touch off Gerhart's hands. Nice job by the setter. Stacy, Reed, right side attack by Farmer. The off of Pikeville's hands. That's Charlize Compton's hands. Unable to control, makes it 22-8. Pikeville won the JV match 2-1. They took the the freshman match 2-1. Took the JV match 2-0. Leading this one 22-8 in the first set. Gerhart with a set, system play, block at the net, leads to a point. Nice job by Vaughn, one of the better blockers in the 15th region with the score. Reed with a couple of dribbles up, and it is wide. Leads to a point for Pikeville, makes it 23-9. Sarah Justice, the senior, will be in that service area for the Panthers. Sub, Walters will check in. Charlize Compton will check out. So Walters and Compton is back row, front row player substitution. Off of Vaughn's chest, 2-hand push. The set, rhythm play from the right side. Ball find the hardwood. We'll check this out once again. Nice job by the senior on the right side for the score. Woods known for the power. She's on a little finesse with the 2-hand push. Justice swerves up and over. Set point upcoming. And that will fall to the hardwood, and that will take set one for Pikeville. 25-9 is all Panthers in set one. We'll get everything reset for set number 2. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network.
So we'll just keep switching.
Welcome back into the Hawks Nest as we're getting ready for set number 2.
Where is it landing?
We talked about in the pregame show some of the keys for the Hawks. It was to stay connected defensively, feed the middles, and stay in system, and the Hawks struggled in set number 1 to do that. For the Panthers, we talk about offense, defense transition, attack the edges, and they needed the blockers to take up space. And Panthers very successful in set number 1. As we get ready for set number 2, is about a minute ago. Again, we appreciate you guys tuning to the Justice Broadcast Network for high school volleyball. If you're watching on Facebook, if you want to watch on the big screen, watch it on your TV, it's available on YouTube as well, Justice Broadcasting Network. If you want to subscribe, we'll be carrying high school volleyball all season long. Hit subscribe, maybe ring that bell so you can get notified when a new match is being played. Molly Reed to be the first person in the service area in this one. That's the down official, as you see the upper part of the screen. Make sure everything is good to go. Down official talking to Coach Compton. Let's see here. Make sure. Having Lindy Gerhardt to get back on the floor with Colton Williams. So he's setting rotation. So what happens to the down official, what happens if you're unfamiliar with volleyball, or maybe you are familiar with volleyball, what happens to the down official, it is his responsibility to ensure that the serving team and the receiving team before the first serve is in proper rotation. After that, it's up to you. Then if you're not in rotation, it becomes a point for the other team. So everything has been certified, ready to play a little volleyball. Reed's serve is up, and it's over. Perez over to Oliver. Gerhardt from the right side. Block of the net. Johnson unable to corral it. Gives the Panthers a 1-0 lead, as you'll see this one out right side is blocked. Goes out of bounds. Lindy Gerhardt will now go in the service area as Oliver will check out. Sophie Woods will check in. Gerhardt beat that, the setter of this rotation. Vaughn from the middle, block. Scramble drill, falls out of bounds, makes it 2-0. Gerhardt will remain in the service area. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Glad to be on the journey with you. Reed with a set. Johnson with the right side with a touch. Perez will swallow it up on the floor. 3-ball coming. No lead with the attack. Nice job from this left side. Vaughn from the middle. The attack is wide. That play was made by the junior, number 1, Kyla Lee. Shut off the finesse from that left side. Got the back left corner. Led to a scramble drill for the Hawks and led to a point for the Panthers. 3-0. Hess unable to control the serve. Ball control is something key for the Hawks to stay in system, and right now unable to do that. See what kind of adjustments Coach Stacy will make. Serves into the net. Hawks break serve. Will go on the scoreboard the first time. Kennedy Hamilton will check in. Claire Stacy will check out, and the senior Layla Johnson will be in the service area. Number 6 in the service area, she's one of those ladies who have to play big for the Hawks to come out victorious. Gerhardt, Woods from the left side off the top of the net. It's a 4-2. Johnson leads his team in kills. Look for Hamilton and Vaughn to get going offensively here, this rotation for the Hawks. Lee, Gerhardt from the right side. Johnson, Reed, 3 ball upcoming. Hess will knock it over. Perez, give it to Gerhardt to set from the right side. Nice job. Hawks on the 4. Gerhardt to set. Lee from the left side off the Hawks player's hand. Reed set. Hamilton from left side. Her attack is long. Leads to another point. I was going to say it was touched. I believe it should make it 4-3 then. It does. Johnson serves into the net. Maddie Rattle will check in for Layla Johnson. And the junior Kyla Lee will be in the service area. Reed, Hess, Vaughn, right side. Gerhardt, Perez. Walter from the left side, blocking there by Vaughn. Nice play by the Battle of the 11s as Walters get the kill. Lee serves up and over. Farmer will set, pin push. Gerhardt, Perez. Woods from the right side. The attack is short. The attack, she saw that. She's going to go to that back left corner. Steps got mixed up. This will be the senior Kaylee O'Neill in the service area. And her serve will be wide. Leads to a point for Pikeville. Central having a hard time getting sustained runs. Maria Perez, the senior, be in the service area. Hess on the left side, the attack, blocked at the net. Excellent play by the Panthers defensively. Perez remain in the service area, leading this one 8-4. Hamilton from the middle. Net violation is called, leads to a point for Pike Central. The Hawks, if they're going to stay in this ball game, they got to mount some offense. Pikeville's done such a good job of making Pike Central guess all night long. Corey Adams, the senior, being in the service area for the Hawks. And impressed by the Panthers ball club this evening. Lee, Gerhardt, Woods from the right side, the push. Ratliff, Hess from the middle. Leads to a point for Pike County Central. Hess down the right sideline for the point. Makes it 8-6. Couple of dribbles by Adams. Serves up and over. Perez. Walters from the middle off a blocker's hand. Hess from the middle to push. Back right corner for the score. Leads to the point. One of 7 seniors on the roster for the Hawks. Chloe Adams will be in the service area as they pull within one, 8-7. Walters with a bump. Gerhardt going to go to Woods on the right side. The finesse. Reed. Action at the net. Leads to a point for Pikeville. Excellent job defensively as the Panthers have played well defensively all night long. Dagan Oliver will check in, and she'll be the setter of this rotation as Gerhardt and Woods will check out. Reed the bump. Hess from the middle. Perez on the floor. Right side attack, blocked at the net. Nice job by Oliver on the floor. Walters on the left side. She's blocked at the net. Panthers still scrambling. The push by Williams off of Pike Central's hands. That leads to the point. Unable to control the first ball over out of system play, leads to the point for Pikeville. Dagan Oliver, during that JV match, stayed in the service area for a long time. Coach Stacy says, give me a timeout, trailing this one 11-7. While we have a chance, an opportunity, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for Pike County Central. Travel to East Ridge on the 9th. Go across the border to Tug Valley, take on the Panthers of Tug Valley. Travel to Perry Central and Phelps. Paintsville at home, and also then Letcher Central. They could be racking up some travel miles here the next little bit. And this one, trailing this one 11-7, and the sophomore Dagan Oliver will remain in the service area for the Panthers of Pikeville. Hess in the middle, block of the net, out of bounds, will lead to a point for Pike County Central. Johnson and Stacy return. Ratliff and Hamilton will check out for the Hawks. And Claire Stacy, one of the 7 seniors on the roster, will be in the service area with her team trailing 11-8. Perez, Oliver, Williams from left side off of Blocker's hands. Reed with a set. Johnson, nice pass on the right side. Oliver on the floor, nice job. Quickly off the floor too. Walters off of Blocker's hands. Leads to a point for Pikeville. Walters did a nice job of hitting through the blocker for the score. And speak of the juniors, she'll be in the service area. Walters with a bump. Right side push. As a senior, Crafty with the score. Melissa Hess, the sophomore, be in the service area with her team trailing 12-9. Perez, Oliver, May from the middle, she's blocked. Nice job by the Hawks here defensively. Hosting a little block party on Thursday night. Sophomore will remain in the service area. Trailing 12-10. Lee with a bump. Oliver back to Lee from the left side. She attacked that 6 zone. Action at the net. Free ball. A carry violation is called on Pikeville. And for the first time in a long time, Hawks within 1 at 12-11. Oliver, May from the right side, the attack. There's a bump. Johnson from the left side to attack. Nice job by Compton, the freshman. Lee, the junior, from the left side. Her attack is long. We're tied at 12. Coach Compton encouraging her team. Up off the bench, said, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alyssa Hess, the sophomore. Up and over. Perez. And for the first time in set number 2, Pike Central leading this one 13-12. We appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball. Compton, Oliver, Lee from the left side. The attack is long. Coach Compton gives some instruction to Kyla Lee. Got to hit down on the volleyball and attack. Got to snap the wrist. Compton, May, free ball. Nice job by Perez to punch it. Reed, Vaughn. Net violation called on Pikeville. That's on Carly May, the senior. Pike Central now leading this one 15-12. Don't go anywhere, folks. In the freshman match tonight, Pikeville won it 2-1. Pikeville took the JV match 2-0. We're in the varsity match, and Pikeville leading this one 1-0, but Pike Central, all Pike Central right now. Lee from the left side, Reed. Johnson left side to attack. Off of Pikeville's hands, out of bounds. It is all Pike County Central leading this one 16-12. Coach Compton says, give me a timeout. Have this opportunity again. We'll take a look at the schedule upcoming for Pikeville High School. We talked about Pike Central getting some road miles in. Same thing for the Panthers. They travel to Belfry, Prestonsburg, Johnson Central, East Ridge, and Letcher Central. They'll have one home match. That's a big one as well. On September the 15th, they'll host Paintsville. The other matches away from TW Oliver. Try one more time. TW Oliver. Alyssa Hess will remain in the service area with her team leading this one 16-12. Conklin will call for it. Oliver, May from the middle of a push. Johnson on the field. Reed. Vaughn with a touch. Unable to be controlled, and the Pike Central, everything is going the way for the team wearing the black and orange tonight. (17-12). Couple of dribbles. Jump serve. Perez will get it. Oliver. May from middle. Blocked to the dead by Vaughn as a sophomore. Lee from the left side. Johnson. Stacy will call for it. 3 balls coming. Johnson knock it over. A little miscommunication. He had Reed and Johnson both calling for the volleyball. 2 seniors. However, they both knocked it over. It was too much mustard. Went out of bounds. Senior Carly May be in the service area. Her team trailing 17-13. 2-hand push from Johnson. Williams from the right side. The attack is short and into the net. Kylie Farmer will check in. Chloe Adams will check out for Pike Central. And Molly Reed to be in the service area tonight for the Hawks. Got setter, good hitters both ways. You got Reed for the Hawks, and you got Oliver and Gerhardt for Pikeville. We ran the slide to the cheeks in the middle. Vaughn, free ball to Pikeville. Oliver with a push. On the right side, the attack. The bump from Cheeks over the Williams on the right side. Her attack. Reed, Farmer. Stacy will call for it. She'll bump it across. Oliver. Williams on the right side. The 2-hand push. Back right corner is successful. Excellent play here for the kill down the right side. And the junior Lindy Gerhardt, she'll be the quarterback of the offense this rotation, also known as the setter. Farmer, 2-hand push. Perez, Gerhardt. Right side, Sophie Woods with an attack attempt. Vaughn from middle, her attack. There'll be an attack error. It's at 18-15. Pikeville took the first set 25-9. Hess over to Reed. You're going to go to Vaughn in the middle, the push. Gerhardt, Perez. Lee from the left side, back right corner attack. The attempt is long. Hamilton will check in. Stacy will check out for the Hawks. And then Layla Johnson, the senior, be in the service area for Pike County Central. Gerhardt, left side, the attack, dug out by Pike Central. Perez, Gerhardt with a push. It was an illegal back row attack. Nice job by the official, as Gerhardt was playing that back row, and he determined that she was above the height of the net when she contacted the volleyball. Johnson serves up and over. Gerhardt. Walters from the middle. Nice job by Reed to dig that one out. Check that. That was Cheeks. Gerhardt, the push. Right side from Farmer. The sophomore showing some patience from this right side. Nice feed. Tattooed it to the 6th spot. 21-15. Woods, the touch. Farmer will dig it out. Reed. Miscommunication at the net. The Hawks will get it across, though. Woods from the right side. And her attack is long. 22-15. And Johnson remain in the service area. Gearhart. Woods from the left side, blocked by Vaughn at the net. Compton with the set, Hess. And that'll be out of bounds. That'll lead to a point for Pikeville. Is unable to control the ball over the net. Matter out will check in. Layla Johnson will check out for the Hawks. And the junior, Kyla Lee, will be in the service area for the team wearing the maroon and white. To the right side. The set. Walters from the left side. The attack. Rattler. Blocked at net by Vaughn. Lost vision of the volleyball and quickly found it there. Reed. Farmer from the right side. She's blocked. Nice job defensively by the Panthers for the score. 22-17. Lee will remain in the service area for the Panthers. Junior serve. Come back to that one zone. Push. Lee. The set on the right side. There's a net violation called on Sophie Woods. I'll give a point for Pike County Central. Woods thought she had something cooking on that right side. Just got a little too close to the net. 23-17, the sophomore Sadie Vaughn will be in the service area. Serves up and is long. O'Neal will check back in. Vaughn will check out. And then the senior libero, the defensive specialist, Maria Perez, will be in the service area. Farmer with a bump. Hess, the push. Perez, Gearhart. Right side once again. That ball finds the hardwood. We'll take it one more time. Sophie Woods on that right side. Tattooed it. And she went to the 2 spot. 23-19. Perez remained in that service area. Farmer with a bump. Hamilton from the middle. Perez. Action at the net. Leads to a point for Pike County Central. Hamilton showing some finesse. Farmer serves up and over. Lee with the control. His set point upcoming for the Hawks. Hess from the middle. Attack is long. But Pike will have to play perfect the rest of the way as Adams will check back in for Farmer for the Hawks. And we'll have the sub coming in for Pikeville, and that'll be Megan Oliver. And Oliver will be in the service area, and Corbin Williams will return. Reed. Pass with a push. Oliver over to Perez. Williams from the right side. The junior will push it across. The action over the net. Rattler, free ball coming. Back right corner is good. And that will close things out as Pike Central will take this one 25-20, folks. And we're tied at 1 set apiece. Watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back. Teams quickly back on the floor. Teams wasting no time. Pikeville won the first set 25-9. Pike Central took the second set 25-20. Gary Justice with the Justice Broadcast Network. Glad you guys are along on the ride with us. Entertaining match. Whoever controlled the first ball over in this set, in the first two sets, whoever had better ball control was led up to become victorious in set one and set two. What kind of adjustments can Coach Stacy continue to make to keep the Pikeville defense guessing? Also, let's see what Coach Compton can do to get her ladies to calm down, attack the edges. I thought they got very predictable offensively. They kept on attacking the middle. That's good. When you attack the middle, that sets up attacking the edges. That spreads out the defense. Let's see if now they go to the back corners. Let's see if they get some easy points. That's a down official. Get a little closer look. Make sure everybody's in proper rotation. We played a little volleyball, I believe. Be Lindy Gearhart be the first in the service area for the Panthers.
All right, here we go, ladies.
Nice job of Gearhart. She wasn't ready. She'll get the do-over. Reed, Johnson from the middle, touch at the net. On the right side, the attack is long. Pike Central leading this one 1-0. Farmer will check in, Adams will check out for the Hawks, and Molly Reed, the setter, will be in the service area. Gearhart will be the setter for the Panthers this rotation. Gearhart. Right side by Lee, attack, swallowed up by Hess defensively for the Hawks. Johnson, left side, off the net. Johnson patient on the left side, able to get off the top of the net for the score. Pike Central leading this one 2-0. There's the push. On the right side, Farmer, Compton, only a freshman coach. Gearhart with the push. Reed, Vaughn from the middle. The finesse, Gearhart on the floor. Perez unable to control it. Pike Central continue that momentum they found in set number two. Now leading this one 3-0 in set number three. Set one, Pikeville 25-9. Set two, Pike Central 25-20. The service error will lead to the first point here in set three for the Panthers. Compton will check out. Catherine Walters will check in, and the junior Kyla Lee will be in the service area. Walters had a nice night so far for the Panthers. That's an ace. It's a 3-2. Couple of dribbles. Johnson, the punt. Reed, the lead. From the middle, blocked at the net, that'll be out of bounds. 3 consecutive points for the Panthers. Got a front line of Sophie Woods, Catherine Walters, and Cameron Cheeks right now. It's a good one up there for the Panthers. Push, blocked at the net. Leads to the 4th consecutive point for the Panthers. You'll see here a nice job by the Panthers defensively for the score. Right side block. leads to another point. And you'll see this Panther defense played well early in the third period for the block in the score. 5 consecutive points for the Panthers, and Kyla Lee will remain in the service area. Couple of dribbles, up and over. Farmer. Back row push, Melissa Hess, the sophomore. Walters from the left side. Send the volleyball to the 6th zone. Johnson with the push, blocked at the net. Once again, Pikeville rolling defensively with a block. The third block in a row defensively. The Panthers locking things up on D. Reed unable to get the volleyball over the net. That is all Pikeville. Pike Central scored the first 3, and Pikeville has responded with 7 straight of their own. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball.
Touchdown. 14-0.
Upcoming schedule again for the Panthers. They have one home game upcoming. That's September the 15th, and then they're riding the school bus quite a bit. Trips to Belfry, Prestonsburg, Johnson Central, East Ridge, and Letcher. Well, the Panthers are rolling now in this third set. They're up 7-3. Coach Stacy said, "Give me a timeout." Vaughn Johnson with a push. Now swing by the Panthers offensively. Blocking net to be out of bounds. As that volleyball roll on the top of the net and touch that antenna. If it touches the antenna, it is out of bounds. Hamilton will check in. Stacy will check out. Layla Johnson will be in the service area for the Hawks. Walters, Gerhardt from the middle. Woods' attack is unsuccessful. The attack error will be charged to the senior. I think she got airborne. She saw that the number 2 spot on the floor was open and tried to adjust. Just unable to make the adjustment successfully. Perez, bump over. Farmer from the right side of the push. Gerhardt on the floor, nice job. Walters, nice hustle by the junior. That ball will find the hardwood. Nice play by the Panthers defensively, not giving up. Transition into offense for the score as the ball goes down the left sideline. Perez will be in the service area. The senior libero, one of the better ones in the 15th region. The serve will be into the net there. The service area will lead to a point for Pike County Central. Kaylee O'Neill will check back in. Sadie Vaughn will check out. And O'Neill will be in the service area with her team trailing 8-6. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Pikeville took set 1 25-9. Pike Central took set 2 25-20. Woods from the right side, and the attack is successful. It's going to lead to Dagan Oliver, who just checked in, and she'll be in the service area. Also, Corbin Williams, the junior, has checked in. Back-to-back service errors by the Panthers. And both service errors come on the first serve as well. That's a double error. Chloe Adams, the senior, check in, and she'll be in the service area for the Hawks, trailing 9-7. Perez over to Oliver. Williams from the left side. Attack error will lead to another point for Pike Central, makes it 9-8. If you're watching on Facebook, folks, and you'd rather watch on YouTube, just find Justice Broadcasting Network. Happy to bring the action on YouTube as well. Point to Pikeville. And the junior Catherine Walters, better known as Cat, will be in the service area. Talented athlete for the Panthers. Reed, Hamilton from right side. Walters will bump it up. Oliver will play it off the net. Nice job, the senior Carly May with the two-hand push. Reed, Oliver on the floor. Walters, free ball. Maria Perez will bump it across. Hess over to Reed. She'll set. The attack will come in the middle. Alyssa Hess blocked to the net. Leads to a point for Pike County Central. As we'll see that one more time as Hess finds the hardwood for the point. Kennedy Hamilton, the senior, being in the service area for the Hawks. Perez, Oliver, May, Johnson over to Reed, back to Johnson, out of system play for the Hawks. Oliver, May from the middle, nice job by O'Neal. Reed from the right side, Oliver over to Perez. Lee from the left side, her attack. Nice job by Adams to bump it up. Johnson, her attack is long. Leads to the point for Pikeville. Stacy will check back in for Kennedy Hamilton. Cameron Cheeks will return to the lineup for Pikeville, and then Carly May will be in the service area. Johnson, Reed, back to Johnson left side. Nice job by Compton, the freshman. Reed on the floor. Johnson from the back left corner. Nice job by Oliver. Lee. Johnson on the left side, the attack off the Compton's hand. Leads to a point for Pike County Central. Makes it 11-10. Don't worry, folks. This is a good one. Alyssa Hess will be in the service area. Her team trailing by 1. Right side attack, the push. A net violation is called on Layla Johnson. Leads to a point for Pikeville. Gerhardt and Woods will check in, and Williams and Oliver will check out. Then the junior, Lindy Gerhardt. She'll be back in the screen. There she is. She'll be the setter of this rotation. She's in the service area with her team leading by 2. Reed with the pump. Johnson, check out. Perez unable to control it. Johnson will be created with the kill. Farmer will check in. Adams will check out. And Molly Reed will be in the service area. I appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcast Network. Glad to be on the ride with you this evening. Perez, Gerhardt, Woods from the left side. Right side. Nice job by Compton, only a freshman. Lee, free ball. Hess, we'll get over to Reed. She'll attack. The attack will come to the left side. That's Johnson. Net violation will be called on Pikeville, leading to a point for Pike County Central. And we're tied at 12. Reed with a couple of dribbles, serves up into the 6 zone. Lee from the right side, the attack error will give Pike County Central the lead at 13-12. From an attacking standpoint, you have to hit the volleyball above your shoulder. That's what Coach Compton reminding her players. Walters in the middle, she's blocked at the net, leads to a point for Pike County Central. Sadie Vaughn with another block tonight for the point for the Hawks. Vaughn only a sophomore. Reed. Out of rotation, as they said, Pikeville moved too quickly, which will lead to a point for Pike County Central. It's called overlapping. What happened is the Panthers just moved too quick before the serve was contacted. Nice job of the officials. 15-12. Perez unable to control it. That's a 16-12. You see the celebration of Pike County Central as Coach Compton says, give me a timeout. Hawks leading this one 16-12. We'll take a look at Pike County Central's upcoming schedule as well. We talked about the guys from the Maroon and White be riding the school bus quite a bit here in the next few matches for the team from 100 winner circle. And Pike County Central will be doing the same exact thing. They'll mix in one home match. It's funny because both teams will have one home match in the next 6. And they're both playing Paintsville on back-to-back nights. Pike Central will play them on 9 September the 16th. You see trips to East Ridge, Tug Valley, Perry Central, Phelps, and Letcher Central coming for Pike County Central. Pike will be taking on Paintsville on September the 15th, and then Paintsville will make the trip to Winter Circle on September the 16th. Hawks leading this one 16-12 in the third set. Compton, action at the net. Vaughn. Gerhardt with the set. Lead from the side to attack. To air will lead to the point for Pike County Central, makes it 17-12. So the dribble is up and it's over. Gerhardt with a set. Woods from the left side. Hess will dig it out. Reed over to Johnson. Left side upcoming. The attack is long. Leads to a point for Pikeville as they close within 4. Pike Central had a little bit of a run going there. Compton will check out. Usually Walters will check in. She will.
Yeah,
she's tipping, she's jumping.
Right, yeah, but as long as the ball is not above the net, she can do it.
If she's in back row?
Yes, as long as the ball is not completely above the net, she can.
Nice job by the official as we able to spy in on that conversation. Tyler Lee, the junior, will be in the service area. Vaughn with the bump. 3 ball coming as Reed will attack that back left corner. Woods from the right side, she's blocked at the net. Nice job hitting through 2 blockers for the kill. (17-14). Lee serves up off Farmer's hands. On the right side, the attack. Nice job of Hess get on the floor. Unable to corral that one, makes it 17-15. And Lee will remain in the service area for the Panthers. Free ball becoming Hess. And it's wide. 3 straight points for the Panthers as the Hawks playing out of the system right now. Nice job by Pikeville to create that. And the serve is going to be controlled out of bounds. We're tied at 17. Lee with a couple of dribbles. The serve's up and over. Reed. 3 ball coming. Stacy will knock across. Gerhardt, Perez. Cheeks will knock it over to the sophomore. Reed, the senior. Vaughn, the sophomore. Joust action out the net. Johnson, Vaughn. Gerhardt on the floor. Walters hustle play, unable to corral it though. Leads to a point for Pike County Central. Excellent defense played by both teams there, causing the ball going to the net. Kennedy Hamilton will check in. Claire Stacy will check out. Layla Johnson, the senior, be in the service area for the Hawks. Ace. Makes it 19-17. Couple of dribbles up and it's over. Perez will get it to Gerhardt. Walters on the left side. The attack air gives the Pike County Central Hawks a 20-17 lead. Johnson serves up and it's over. Walters, Gerhardt, slide to Sophie Woods. Farmer Hess from the back row. Lee. Gerhardt. Walters on the left side. Her attack is long. It's a 21-17. I really like that last play, though. He ran the slide to Sophie Woods on that right side. Nice job defensively by the Hawks. Perez will get to Gerhardt. Cheeks from the right side. Reed will dig it out. Lee, nice hustle play from the junior. Woods from the right side to finesse. Ball will find the hardwood. We'll take a look at it once again as Woods has shown that touch a couple of times tonight for the score. Give the senior another kiss. Senior Maria Perez will be in the service area. The libero serves up and over. To the left side, Gerhardt will punch. Perez, Walters, left side. Lee unable to corral it. It's a 22-18. Coach Stacy thought it was a 4-hit violation. The other official said the ball was touched. Sadie Vaughn, the sophomore, be in the service area. Walters. Woods on the right side, the touch. Blocked at the net. You see here as a nice play. The Hawks defensively for the score. Vaughn will remain in the service area. Walters with the bump. Set point upcoming for the Hawks as once again the Hawks nice defensive play at the net for the score. Set point. And sophomore, Sadie Vaughn serves up. Lee's unable to control it. And Pike County Central will take set to 25-18 and take a 2-1 lead. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. As we're back to the Hawks nest as almost ready to rule volleyball. Gonna have both officials though.
If they touch the line prior to hitting the ball.
Line come up. Line, we saw that conversation. Line judge talking to the official. The freshman match tonight it was Pikeville 2-1, and then JV match Pikeville won that one 2-0. In the varsity match, it's 2-1. The first set, it was 25-9. Pikeville, then 25-20, 25-18, Pike Central. Down official still making sure everybody's in proper rotation. Molly Reed, the setter, the senior, will be the first in the service area tonight. Oliver was set from the right side off a Hawks player's hands. Leads to the first point in the fourth set for Pikeville. So Gearhart and Woods will check in. Oliver and Williams will check out. And Gearhart, the setter, the junior, will be in the service area. Now seeking for serve. The attack off of Hess's hands, out of bounds, leads to back-to-back points for Pikeville. Coming this ball game, Pike Central 5-5 on the season, Pikeville 5-2. And both teams advanced to the semifinal of the 2A and the 1A. Pike Central played in 2A, Pikeville played in the single A regional tournament. Right side Johnson, the attack is short. Makes it 3-0. Gearhart put down a couple of dribbles. Serves up and over. Hess. Woods will bump. Gearhart will bump. From the middle. Vaughn with a touch. That ball will find the hardwood. Just over the blocker's hands to the scoring zone. Hamilton will check in, Stacy will check out, and Layla Johnson, the senior, will be in the service area for the Hawks, trailing 3-1. Set number 4. Vaughn be credited with the kill as she was opportunistic off the top of the net. Sophomores played well tonight. 11 in black. Compton over to Gearhart. Attack on the left side. Sophie Woods will be credited with the kill, the power, and the score. The junior Kyla Lee will be in the service area for the Panthers, trailing this one 4-2 in the fourth set. Ratliff has free ball. Lee, Gearhart from the middle. The attack is long. Pikeville thought it was touched. The official said no. And the sophomore Sadie Vaughn being in the service area for the Hawks. Trailing this one 4-3. There's going to be a substitution as Haley O'Neill will check in, replacing the sophomore. This rotation for Pikeville, look for them to continue to feed Catherine Walters. Gearhart. You'll see this one as Sophie Woods from the middle off the top of the net. Just fell on her side of the floor. Tied at 4. Service error will lead to a point for the Panthers. Carly May will return to the lineup. Walters, no, as Cheeks will check out. Maria Perez, the senior libero, will be in the service area. Her team leading this one 5-4. Reed, Hess, free ball. Lee, Gearhart, May from the middle. Farmer on the floor. Hess for 2-hand push. Perez, Gearhart. Walters from the left side. The attack into that middle back. The push. Right side, joust action. Nice job playing to the whistle. Off of Pike Central's hands, out of bounds. They give Pikeville a 6-4 lead here in the fourth set. The first set, it was 25-9 Pikeville. Set 2 was 25-20 Pike Central. Set 3 was 25-18 Pike Central. We're in the fourth set, 6-4 Pikeville. Rattler for the bump, Hess from the left side, the two-hand push. Gerhardt with a set, Perez with a bump. Gerhardt from the right side, left side, excuse me. Hamilton block of the net. Nice job defensively here by the Panthers, as you'll see, combined on the double block. 7-4. Perez serves up and over in that back right corner. Farmer, Perez, Gerhardt, Walters from the left side, the attack is successful. Walters hitting through the blockers, showing the power from the junior. Getting the kill. Perez has been attacking the back right corner, trying to get the volleyball off the serve to their setter, Bolly Reed. Once again, they did the same thing. Hamilton, Lee with a bump. Miscommunication. To continue my thought there, if you're able to get the volleyball with the first ball over to their setter, it causes them to be out of the system. Holly Farmer, the sophomore, will serve. Lee, Gerhardt. Off the antenna, leads to another point for Pike Central, makes it 8-6. That's what you hear the term hiding your setter, because you want your setter to control the second ball over. Top of the net, Gerhardt. Out of bounds, leads to another point. Sophie Woods is trying to get down that right sideline, just a little too wide. Point Pike Central. Perez to Gerhardt. May from the middle. Reed, Hess with a push. Miscommunication leads to a point. Tied at 8. Lee unable to control it. It is all Pike Central right now. We saw this in set 3, where Pikeville has had a hard time of stopping the run. I like what Pikeville is trying to do offensively. They're trying to get their middles more involved to see if they can break that Pike Central defense. They have to control that first ball over. Gerhardt with a set. May from the middle. And when you have a middle like Carly May, why not give it to the senior for the kid? Dagan Oliver will check in, and she'll go to the service area. The sophomore will be the quarterback this rotation for the Panthers. Hess from the middle. Oliver, Perez. Walters with a pin push. Reed, Hess from the middle. Into the back left corner. Williams unable to control. There'll be a point to Pike County Central. Johnson checks in. Rattler checks out. Hamilton checks out. Stacy checks in. 10-9. Stacy serves up and over. Walters from the right side. As in. Talk about precision from the junior. Hit it over 3 Pike Central players and dropped it into the bucket on that left sideline for the score. Nice round of applause to the young man in the stands who threw the volleyball back in play. Walters serves up and over. Reed. Right side from Hess. The attack is long. Pikeville 11-10 lead. The float serve is unsuccessful. Tied at 11. subs both ways as Vaughn will check in for O'Neal. Compton will check in and Walters will check out. And the sophomore Alyssa Hess will be in the service area. Both teams starting to use the float serve for Carly May. Power off the top of the net. The senior. And the senior will be in the service area. Reed with a set. Johnson from the middle. Play at the net. Pikeville out cannot connect the defensively right now. Lee from the left side. Reed, Vaughn. Nice now. Pikeville got set defensively. Reed, Vaughn from the middle. The concern is Cameron Cheeks. I saw that one, folks. As she and Vaughn was battling, and she came down and she stepped on. Again, nothing intentional. It just both players were playing at the net, and when she came down and they stepped on Vaughn's foot, that turned the ankle. And the sophomore's in some pain right now. We'll take a short break. We're tied at 12. High school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back to the Hawks Nest as the sophomore Cameron Cheeks is being helped off the floor. Going to play at the net where she and Sadie Vaughn came down at the same time, and then Cameron steps on Sadie's foot, and then she ends up turning her ankle. And I hope that's all it is just a turned ankle. Those are extremely painful. They got her on the sideline. They got her on the bench. They can get that foot elevated. So they will need to make a substitution. And Coach Compton now she's telling that Lindy Gerhardt to go back in the ball game.
Let's go, ladies.
So we're tied at 12 as Kylie Farmer will check in for Chloe Adams. We'll keep you updated on Cameron Cheeks' condition. Reed with a couple of dribbles, the serve's up and it's over. Left side, Lee's attack, it's good. The junior will be credited with the kill, as you can see here. Nice patience from the junior. Left side, cross-court attack for the kill. Gerhardt check in. Williams will check out. Sophie Woods will return also, and Megan Oliver will check out. You'll see Gerhardt will be in the service area, and she'll be the quarterback this rotation. Reed. Vaughn from the middle. Perez, Gerhardt will control. Woods from the right side, block of the net. As you'll see here, the Hawks have been very active defensively tonight. Layla Johnson, the senior, with the block. Tied at 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. And Layla Johnson, who's got the block, she's in the service area. Funny how that works. Woods from the left side, cross-court attack. We'll say it's in. Nice play as the senior got enough top spin on the volleyball. That thing spinning. Downward trajectory, and it kissed the inline for the score. 14-13. Kyla Lee, the junior, will be in the service area. She's played well tonight. Farmer. Hamilton on the left side to attack. Walters on the floor. Ball will fall to the hardwood. Tied at 14. And the sophomore Sadie Vaughn will be in the service area. Don't worry, folks. This is a good one. Tied at 14 in the fourth set. And that's an ace. As Sadie Vaughn tattoos the volleyball down the right sideline for the ace. Tell you what, folks, Sadie Vaughn is a heck of a player. She's done well not at the net defensively and really elevating her game offensively as well. Woods from left side. Pike Central now leading this one 16-14. Sophomore jump serve upcoming. It's into the net. Kaylee O'Neill will check in. Vaughn will check out. Maria Perez will be in the service area for the Panthers, trailing this one 16-15. Farmer with a bump. Hess, no miscommunication. Free ball into a point for Pike Central. Very fortunate there as two Hawks collided. Volleyball got across the net. And then same thing happened on Pikeville's side as two players collided. This would be Chloe Adams will be in the service area. Perez, Gearhart, May from the middle, Reed, John, that's Hess with a push, Gearhart. Leads to a point for Pikeville. Get another good look at that one right here. Nice crafty move by the offensive player. Megan Oliver will check back in and she'll be in the service area. Along with Corbin Williams, and she'll be the front left. Off the net, Reed. We call for the two-hit violation. That ties things up at 17. And a sophomore remain in the service area. Mays blocked at the net by Reed. Walters, Williams, O'Neill. Reed will call for it. Hamilton from the left side to push. Oliver with the set from the middle. Carly May. Ball will find the hardwood. The senior showing off some patience on this one. Saw the scoring opportunity. Count the hardwood. Oliver will remain in the service area. The push. Williams from right side. A little finesse. So here again, Pike with a nice job showing the power, but also showing the finesse on this one. Timeout's called by Coach Stacy, 19-17 in the fourth set. These two teams hooked up in a freshman match, with Pikeville taking that one 2-1. Then they played a JV match. Pikeville took that one 2-0. We're here in the fourth set of the varsity match. Pike Central leading this one 2-1, but Pikeville, however, in the fourth set is leading the 19-17. So far in the varsity match, it has been 25-9 Pikeville, 25-20 Pike Central, 25-18 Pike Central. Dagan Oliver, the sophomore, remain in the service area. The float serve up and over. Reed. The senior, the crafty, the setter showing off a hand. Found the right sideline for the score. 19-18. Kennedy Hamilton will be in the service area. Layla Johnson will check back in for the Hawks.
As long as the ball is not above the height of the net, she can jump and play. If the ball is completely above the height, she cannot play the ball.
Nice job by the official to explain the call. Walker's on the floor. Leads to a point for Pike Central. We're tied at 19. Kennedy Hamilton, the senior, will be in the service area. Lee, Oliver, Williams from left side. Be off of Adams' hand, out of bounds, and Pike will regain the lead 20-19. Stacy will check in, Hamilton will check out. Allow the junior Catherine Walters to be in the service area. The float serve. Reed. Johnson from the left side, the touch. Oliver on the floor. Hess over to Reed. Back to Hess in the middle. Oliver on the floor. May. Lee from the left side. And that one's going to be long. We're tied at 20. And the sophomore Alyssa Hess will be in the service area. Oliver, May from the middle. Back right corner attack. Vaughn from the middle. Scores once again. Young lady is having a heck of a night, folks. She's elevated her offensive game to match her defensive intensity. 21-20. May from the middle. Tie things up at 21 as May says, give me the volleyball for the score. May's one of the point getters for the Panthers. May be in the service area. Top ball games, you go to your point getters, your scorers. Johnson, she's one of those scorers. Compton. May, free ball. Stacy over to Reed. Johnson on the left side, off of Compton's hand. Out of bounds. That gives Pike Central a 22-21 lead. So this is what's at stake. Farmer will check in. Adams will check out for the Hawks. With Reed being in the service area. If the Hawks win this one, they take the match. Pike was looking to force a fifth set. 22-21. On the right side, Corbin Williams, the junior, with the kill. Linda Gerhardt, the junior, will be in the service area. Lexi Wells, the eighth grader, is checked in. She was taking the place for what typically Cameron Cheeks will be playing. Vaughn, the attack is good. Very patient from the sophomore. Let the defense over-rotate. Saw the back right corner was open and just punched it ever so slightly to the corner. 22-21. Layla Johnson will serve. Woods on the left side. Vaughn will push. Gerhardt. Wells, the eighth grader, her attack is long. So this is match point. And the senior, Layla Johnson, will be in the service area. Lee, Gerhardt, Lee from the right side to attack. Gearhart on the floor. Wells, the 8th grader, attack. Nice job of Johnson to swallow it up. Farmer from the right side, the punt. Gearhart on the floor. And Pike Central will win the match and take this one 25-22. An entertaining match. Pike Central will run the record to 6 wins and 5 losses, as Pikeville will fall to 5-3 on the season. Entertaining match tonight as Pike Central will take this one 25-22 in that 4th set to take the set. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
You gotta bring this side up, and then you gotta roll it. Okay. Like this? Yeah. Oh, no. Hang on, backwards.
Thank you. My apologies for my microphone. I'll show it to you guys right here. This is the little wireless mic that we use on the floor, and they're breaking down the net. But to recap the ball game here, Pikeville took the first set 25-9. Pike Central was out of kilter, but then about halfway through that second set, the Pike Central started turning things around, started forcing the offense to their middle. Sadie Vaughn, the sophomore, had a heck of a game. She's always been a great defensive player, but she's elevating her offensive game too. When you have a middle like that, like Sadie Vaughn and Alyssa Hess, that opens things up on the outside for Layla Johnson and Kennedy Hamilton. Entertaining match. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Freshman, JV, varsity match, all available on Facebook and also on YouTube. I'm out of breath because it's been a long night, but very entertaining volleyball. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. For the entire broadcast crew here for the Justice Broadcasting Network, signing off, and have a good evening.